coming to you live and direct from Cold Plunge Talks. Ooh, it's Rich the Recruiter. It's 48 degrees out here. Oh man. Let me let this settle in a little bit. How you guys doing today? As I said from my other video, gonna have some recruiter talk, giving you advice. Maybe it's when is it time to really start looking for a job? You know, I know we all have our own ideas, and they're all valid. You know, our thoughts and our feelings are all valid. I want to throw out a scenario. How many of you are feeling like you're just dreading going into work every day, whether it's remote work or whether it's driving into an office, whatever it is that you are getting that feeling like, oh man, every day I gotta get up and go to work. Now, is that a feeling that it's time to get a new job? That could be. It could be for various reasons. Like, if you are not excited, or at least have a job that you have a passion about and love to do, you might get that feeling often. You know, what do you do in those times? Here's my thought. Like, my thought is always introspective first. Like, all right, is there something I'm desiring that I'm not finding at work? Am I looking for some kind of adventure, or I need some kind of stimulation that maybe I can find outside of work? So whenever I do leave my job or clock out, whatever that is, I have something that excites me. So sometimes we just need something in our life that excites us. And, you know, it's called work for a reason. That's, you know, I mean, it's work. It's not fun. It's not play. We can have fun at work. You can make it fun. But we're talking about those times where you're like, I am really wanting to just find a new job. I just dread getting up. Well, that might be a sign, a deep sign from within. But I would want to walk you through some steps before you get to the point where you decide, it's time for a new job. Like I said, trying to find some kind of hobby outside of work. Breaking up your day if you're in the office. You know, taking a walk outside. You know, sometimes doing that helps us feel better. So many different things that we can do to make our day more enjoyable. I recently started doing what I call a mood meter, checking my mood and how I'm feeling, because we should be at a high level as far as our mood goes. And if we're not, it's our responsibility to get ourselves to that excited, you know, like thrilled about our day. But if you have things going on at work that don't cause you to get excited, then maybe it is time to start looking for a new job. And that's where finding a good recruiter will definitely come in, or putting yourself out there, whatever that looks like. You know, it's like, now if you're the type of person that likes to bounce around every 6 months or a year, I would have to really look within and find out why. You know, why am I saying, oh, I'm not happy here, I dread going to this job? If you're doing that every 6 months or so, that's something from within. But if you've been there 5, 6, 7, 10 years, 3 years, yeah, there's nothing wrong with getting that feeling. It's that feeling that tells us it's time for something new. We need a new adventure. And I think a new challenge in our lives is necessary. If we're not challenging ourselves, I think we're not growing. So I would just encourage you to look within, and think about those factors that make a difference on the time to find a new job. We'll talk more about this, but this was Rich, the most interesting recruiter. Wish you guys the best, and I'm about to get out of here. I've been in here for already 5 minutes, and I'm freezing. All right, guys.